the religious proposition that God dictates morality is in fact immoral, and it forces you to sacrifice your humanity and pollutes your moral compass because you are stuck doing whatever this God supposedly says is good, whether or not it's actually good. And we already know that there are, for example, commands in the Bible that are not morally correct.
So compared to America then, or any government that says don't do this, and then you sit down and you think about it before you decide.
Hey,
and
yes,
you come
Shane.
to a conclusion that it's wrong.
Shane.
Yes, and,
Shane.
and we do, and we can change that. We change
Yes.
laws all the time. That's correct.
America
we
isn't a
adjust
God
things.
dictating
Please
things.
note that we no longer have slaves in this country.
We changed because we learned that it was wrong. Exactly where's your Bible that's updated to show that slavery's wrong?
Here's the other issue,
No.
though. Wait, I have a question. How did you come to the conclusion that your God is moral if you're not able to make a moral judgment?
Restate that question.
You think that your God is more moral than you, and if you can't trust your moral judgment, how do you know this God is moral?
The same thing I said to Matt. I can see in this world that there's a lot of evil, and when you look at man, you can see bad things everywhere. The natural question you come to is maybe you shouldn't trust, others or yourself on what's right or wrong.
That didn't answer her question.
But you're saying
your own moral code that you break all the time.
No, that's
you
how
have decided that this God is the moral compass to follow, and what I'm saying is, how have you determined that this God is moral if you have no way to morally evaluate it?
Hey, listen, I can tell you this. He's definitely more moral than us.
How do you know? You have no trustworthy morality, so how can you make an evaluation that it's more moral than us?
What are you talking about?
You said your morality is corrupted and not trustworthy. And now you're saying this God is more moral than us, and I'm saying, how did you evaluate that since you have no trustworthy morality?
Okay, this is where it goes back before where I said you didn't understand Christianity.
Shane.
No.
Shane.
No, listen, you're not letting me finish.
Shane, you're damn right I'm not. Shane.
Because...
And I apologize, Shane, but go ahead.
No, that's okay. You apologize for?
Because we've almost completely run out of time. You've dominated the entire show to tell us how immoral you are.
That's very funny. So you don't think you're immoral in any way? Let's put it down, please. You don't think you're immoral?
I absolutely.
You think you're evil?
I absolutely think that I have done many things that are immoral.
Immoral. So you admit that you're evil too. That's pretty much it. You admit by your own conscience.
Well, I don't know that that's a necessary, accurate summation. The fact.
Yes or no? You've done bad things that you've committed.
This would be fun. Have I done bad things? Yes, I already said so.
Okay, so by your own admission, you're a bad person.
No.
He's done good things. Does that make
I've done
him a good
things.
person?
Yeah. Does that make me a good person?
I mean, how many times do you have to do a bad thing to be a bad person?
How many times do you have to do
know.
a good thing to be a good person?
You're the one coming up with this this kind of simplistic structure. So you tell me.
I think you're more moral than your God, and you just haven't figured it out yet.
Yep, I think pretty much everybody is. But
so why is God so immoral? First of all, why is God so immoral?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him?
yeah, first of all,
I would love to know why he's so freaking immoral.
I don't think that God exists. But if we're talking about the God character in the Bible,
Right.
as God is represented,
As he's written, it's horrible.
It's a pretty horrible, jealous, angry being that advocates slavery. I don't know why he's that way. Maybe he's just a dick.
I said to somebody earlier today that you either have a God who sends child rapists to rape children, or you have a God who simply watches it and says, when you're done, I'm going to punish you.
Does child rapism make you mad, Matt? I mean, do you hear about that and get angry? Yes or no?
What?
Do you get angry when you hear about a child rapist?
Yes.
Well, so why shouldn't God get mad when he hears about evil in this world? You tell me that.
If there was a God and he heard about evil in this world, I think he should get mad.
Well, here's the thing, though.
What the hell's that got to do with anything?
If I were in a situation where I could stop a child rapist, I would. That's the difference between me and your God.
Yeah.
Sorry, say that again?
If I could stop a person from raping a child, I would. That's the difference between me and your God. He watches and says, I'm shutting the door and you go ahead and rape that child, and when you're done, I'm going to punish you. If I did that, people would think I was a freaking monster.
Yep.
First of all, you portray that little girl as someone who's innocent. She's just as evil as you.
Well, I was thinking it was a little boy.
Bye.
So
Goodbye.
children deserve to get raped.
Goodbye, you piece of shit.
And I would like to just say that, well, let me just say, I was raised in a different Christianity, and I think it was a better one.
Yeah. You know what? I was a better Christian than you when I was a Christian, and I still am.
Yeah.